Alex, they always drag you out after a chastising defeat somewhere, but I mean, from a performance perspective, it was probably as bad as when you've been out before, but you got 3 points.
Yeah, I think I was looking forward to coming out to a win, but it doesn't actually feel like a win. Yeah, it's just really confusing, I think, just miles off levels we expect. Even when it's been really bad, I can't remember it being that bad. But thankfully we won and we got 3 points, and yeah, we can review it.
And the history books will say MK Dons 2, Harrogate 1, and you needed a win, I suppose. I mean, its performance was better on Saturday, so you got 4 points from the last 2 games, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly, and I think we needed to back up Saturday's performance. I think, but like you look at Saturday, like everything was snappy, like punchy. Everything about us was us and what we expect, and then we back it up with that. And it's disappointing, but listen, we got 3 points. I think we needed them 3 points really, really badly. I think more than we ever needed 3 points. So, yeah, we can just sort of lick our wounds, but celebrate at the same time.
I mean, you needed 3 points more than a performance. So as bad as the manager might have said it was, and obviously you've come out. I said to him, it would have been obviously far worse. You could have hit the post 3 times, and the keeper has the game of his life, their keeper. But if you lose 1-0, then it's going to feel a lot worse than this.
Yeah, of course. I think it's just the biggest feeling is just disappointment for how, as a team, 18 lads, we've gone out and performed like that. I think, especially after the positive of the weekend, and then training's been really good, and it's just something I didn't really expect. So it's caught us off guard. I definitely know it's caught the manager off guard. But listen, like I keep repeating, and I've said it to the lads, we've got 3 points. We can go away, assess it. I think there'll be more harsh words said after that tonight than when we've been beaten. But it's 3 points. We needed 3 points, and we've got 3 points. And
you conceded after 90. After that performance, if it's a huge positive. A lot of teams would have buried their head. That would have been, they might have even lost it, and you've gone on and won it. I mean, that says a lot about the character.
Yeah, definitely. I think we invited pressure way too much. I think sort of last 20, 25 minutes. I think we were really sloppy all game. From our turnovers led to their chances. But I must say the lads defended the box really well. So there is positives to take from it. I just think the gaps are massive. But listen, the lads have defended really well. I think Charlie Waller's done really well again tonight. I think his back was against the wall a few times, but he sort of strided out of it. So fair play to him. And fair play to Jay Williams for going into the back 3. So listen, there is positives to take, and the main important thing is we got 3 points.
Did the ball bear the brunt of 90 minutes of frustration? Because, I mean, you hit that hard, didn't you?
Yeah, I think that's the hardest I've ever kicked the football since I was about 12, to be honest. I just did it out of pure frustration. And I think it's something I needed personally, because I feel like it's been a few weeks without a goal. And it's sort of been thinking about it too much, and thankfully one's at the net tonight, and the most important thing is he's got 3 points.
Obviously, Nathan Thompson has gone down. That looks like a bad one, and he seems to have come in. One game and 20 minutes, but he almost, the fans took to him immediately. Yeah,
I think the composure he brings, even around the place, like even in the dressing room the first day he walked in, it was sort of a real big eye opener. I think the way he conducts himself, from what I've seen so far, and outside people have said to me about himself, I think the lads can learn a lot from him. I think he'll come in and be a real big leader for us. And yeah, I think we lost him tonight, and considering he's only been in the building, 5 days, I think he was a really big miss, which is sort of, you don't really expect. So fingers crossed he isn't too bad, because obviously we really need him. I think in his short time here, he's been unbelievable.
Jay Williams has come in, obviously Danny Crowler's come in as well, 1 or 2 new faces. But certainly Nathan Thompson, Jay Williams, you've said it a few times when we've spoken to you, players who bite in. I mean, Jay Williams was giving it to an AFC Wimbledon player on Saturday, wasn't he? And just that bite and kind of growl almost that maybe you've been missing.
Yeah, Jay's proper. I think even the way he walks around the place, I think the way he pushes his shoulders out, I think, and then you forget all that, and the way he performs. I think he slipped into a back 3 there, and Saturday he's the best player on the pitch in midfield. I think that's an unbelievable signing. I think he's someone we've really needed. I think speaking to you guys in the past, I think we've needed that real bit of bite, and I think yeah, he's unbelievable. So we're really lucky to have him.
And it just about building on this now. It's had 4 points, from 2 games and 2 tough games, especially Saturday, against AFC and everything. You'd have probably taken it.
Oh, 100%. I think it's so weird standing there. It feels like a defeat, like we've dropped points, but we've won the game. So the most important thing is we needed to win, and we've won. So we can try and forget about that. And I think the fans would want to forget about that. So, but listen, it's 3 points, and we move on.
The unfortunate thing is it might well be a goal as the season contender. You might not be able to forget about this one season.
Yeah, no, I think I know I needed to score personally because I think like it's been sort of on my back for a few weeks. But to me, at this moment in time, the 3 points, I know it's a bit of a cliche thing to say, that was the most important thing tonight because we've really, really needed that. And I think after Saturday's performance, I think it was a lot better. It was like what I think you'd expect from a Scott Lindsay team. But we got 3 points tonight, and we can look forward to going up to Doncaster Saturday and really kicking on.
When I spoke to Scott Hogan yesterday, he was telling me about his frustration at maybe a lack of chances. But I feel like it's been for you as well. There's not been as many chances for yourself that we've seen certainly in the early part of the season.
Yeah, no, I think sort of they've dried up, and I really feel Scotty's frustration because I think when you've got a player of his pedigree, I don't think we're playing to his strengths at all. I think he scored goals in the Championship. He knows where the goal is, and we need to start feeding him more. I think as a team, and that's everybody. That's just not them lads have got to pass the ball to us. That's everybody all over. But yeah, listen, they've dried up. But Scotty scored a couple of weeks ago at Walsall. I've scored tonight, so hopefully we can sort of hit the ground running now, and me and him can really stand up and score some goals.
Because there's plenty of creativity in behind you now, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you look at Joe White tonight. I think he's a proper footballer, Joe. I think we need
he's
to see.
He's only getting better as well.
Yeah, I think we need to see more of that. What he done tonight. I think we see it day in day out. Sorry. So it's just telling him to come on. We need that more because he is an unbelievable football player and he's going to have an unbelievable career. But we just need it more from him.